On this day, I am inviting you to ask yourself, what do I think about circumstances? What do you think about circumstances? Do you believe they are there to stop you or to inspire you? Take a deep breath in and exhale. Keep breathing deeply and remind yourself that being alive and breathing is the best sign that whatever circumstance you are going through, you can make the difference when you start in your mind to do the best with what you have, where you are at. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And declare, I live believing that mind is the one creating. I live believing that mind is the one creating. And when you are in a lovely space with something that you are having fun, it is easy to think, well, I create this. And when you are in a challenge, it is easy to say, no, it's impossible that I create this. So I am inviting you, regardless of the circumstance that you are at, to make the most with what you have. And believe that things can be transformed, that you have the right to transform your future, regardless of today's circumstances. Take a deep breath in and exhale. We need you here. If you are here, you can transform your circumstances. If not, you are depriving us from your great presence. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I live believing that mind is the one creating. I live believing that mind is the one creating. How do you feel? How do you feel right now about your circumstances? Which flavor do you perceive they have? How do you perceive they taste? And what are you willing to do to transform those circumstances? Do you believe that you have choices or not? Because after all, everything is about what you believe, about the choices that you have. You can have infinite choices in front of you, and you have established already a routine that only see one part of the masterpiece instead of the full masterpiece. So I am inviting you to be poised, even at those moments that whatever it is that you have, the circumstances that you are experiencing, you don't know how valuable they are for your future. Is it possible that you have many choices? Or is it possible that even if you have many choices, you don't like most of them? Or the problem is that you love all of them? Which are your circumstances? And in which way are you looking the circumstances to solve in order to see that life is beautiful? Take a deep breath in and declare, I live believing that mine is the one creating. I live believing that mine is the one creating. Do you believe that when you choose to support others, you can do it in many different ways? Or is it possible that you are saying that there is only one way, only one form to solve fill the blank? Which is the solution that brings you peace? Which is the solution that puts you in despair? Observe everything that your body is telling, because everything is information. Place close attention to what are you giving to others and to yourself. Oh, but you don't know, I have had a rough life. The only thing that I can give is fill the blank. You are a masterpiece. You can choose which colors bring to life. You can choose how you present yourself. You can choose who are those that inspire you. You can choose about what to talk. Which new rules would you love to see in place? And what are you going to do next, even if others are not doing the same that you are thinking to do? This is up to you. Which flavor are you adding to your life? Or is it possible that you are ignoring all the things that are great in your life just because one thing wasn't working? Which way are you willing to transform the circumstances for yourself or for others? Of course, that depends about what you care, about what you value the most. I live believing that mine is the one creating. I live believing that mine is the one creating. Do you realize that regardless of the circumstances, you are the one who chooses who to call, what to prevent, where will you place your money? In which ways will you spend your energy? What are you going to do about yourself, those circumstances? What are you supporting to transform the circumstances for others? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I live believing that mine is the one creating. I live believing that mine is the one creating. Are you looking for the secret to thrive regardless of the circumstances? Are you looking how to live an inspired life? Or are you believing that there is no way that you can live an inspired life? And do you realize that at the time that you choose to believe that there is nothing to do to be able to live an inspired life, it's like a warrior that stopped fighting So, regardless of your circumstance, regardless of what you think, oh, it's too late for, embrace the beauty of being alive. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I live believing that mine is the one creating. I live believing that mine is the one creating. And sometimes circumstances could make you think that everything is upside down. Instead of being fill the blank, they are. So it is important for you to believe that you got this. You got this. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I live believing that mine is the one creating. I live believing that mine is the one creating. What would you love to create from now on? It doesn't matter the circumstances that you are going through. What would you love to create? So what do you care the most? Allow your values to guide you and keep today's question with you in mind. What do I think about circumstances? I live believing that mine is the one creating. I live believing that mine is the one creating. I live believing that mine is the one creating. Blessing.